Good morning, children. Today we'll start a new lesson with a very beautiful poem. The title of the poem is Try, Try Again. 'Tis a lesson you should heed if at first you don't succeed. Try, try again. Then you conquer should appear. For if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try, try again. Once or twice, though you should fail, if you would at last prevail, try, try again. If we strive, 'tis no disgrace, though we do not win the race. What should you do in that case? Try, try again. If you find your task is hard, time will bring you the reward. Try, try again. All that other folks can do, why, with patience you should not. Only keep this rule in view. Try, try again. Yes, children. The meaning of the poem is that if you have failure, no problem. Keep on trying. The pathway of success is patience and never give up. So, if something is not working out once, twice, don't be disheartened. Keep trying and you will surely succeed. So, with this beautiful poem, we will start a new lesson today, The Fortune, and it is all about hard work. Yes, so try again, my lovely kids. So, let's read the story. Once upon a time, there lived three brothers. The elder brother, Tanyan, toiled from morning to night, but his lazy and selfish brothers, Joshu and Penguin, ate and slept all day. As time passed, it became difficult for Tanyan to meet the growing needs of his family. One day, Tanyan said to his brother, "It's not possible to carry on like this, brothers. I will go out to seek my fortune and become rich so that we have enough money for all of us." Joshua and Penyan didn't like the idea. Why should only Tanyan become rich? They told each other, "We should also go out first and seek our fortune." So now the story is about three brothers, children. One is Tanyan, one is Joshua, and one is Penguin. Now the Tanyan was the only brother who was working in the field from morning to night. Rest of the two brothers were just lazily sleeping and eating. So one day the brother said that, "See, I need to earn more money because we are not getting enough money for the house. So I will go out and start working. I would go out and look for some other work." So now both of these lazy brothers said, "Why should you go and become rich? We should go first and become rich." Now let's see. "Brother, I have realized my responsibility," said Joshua. "I will go out, work hard, become rich so that I can share your burden." "As you wish, dear Joshua," smiled Tanyan. Later that day, Joshua took leave to his brother and started on his journey. He kept walking throughout the day, but late evening, hungry and tired, he reached another village. He went up to the hut and knocked the door. An old woman answered. "Who's there?" "I'm a traveler," Joshua replied. "Can I stay here for the night?" "Only if you can remove all the stars from the pool," said the old woman, pointing to the pool of the water. Joshua thought, "How can I remove those stars? They are nothing but reflection of the sky." Puzzled and exhausted, he returned home and said to his family, "I couldn't find any fortune anywhere." So now Joshua said that, "Let me go and to a new village and go and try to find a new job." So Tanyan said, "Okay, you go." So Joshua started his journey and he walked and walked and walked and he reached a new village. And it was night and he was very tired. So what he did is he went to a hut and knocked the hut. So when he knocked the hut, the old lady came out. So Joshua said, "Can I get some food and can I just rest here for a day, for a night?" So the lady said, "You can if you remove the stars from the water." Now the water was having the reflection of the from the sky, right? So if you see in the water at the night, you see light there, children. It is all reflection of star and moon. So Joshu said, how is it possible? It is reflection of the sky. How can I remove the water from the pool? He said, no need, and he went back to his home. Now let's see what happened. The next day, Penguin decided to try his luck and left the house. Wandering, he too reaches the old lady's hut and was asked to fish out the stars from the pool. How is that possible? He thought and returned home. Nowhere could I find any fortune, he said sadly. So now the other brother went. Penguin said, I am going. And again he started walking and he reached to the same old lady. So the lady said, you remove the stars from the pool and then I'll give you water, food, and you can rest. So this fellow said, it is not possible, it is reflection again. How I will remove? He said, no ways, I'll go home. So he went home and he said that there is nothing, no fortune. The lady was mad. She was saying that fish out the stars. How I am going to take out the stars from the big pool? So now let's see. Now it was Tanyan's turn. When he reached to the old woman's hut, he too was asked the same task to perform. He humbly asked for a bucket, which the old lady gave him. Tanyan waded into the pool and began to throw out bucketful of water. He worked hard all night until the pool was completely dry. In the morning, when the old lady came out of the hut, Tanyan showed her the dry pit and said, I have removed all the stars, good mother. See now, Tanyan went and he also was very tired walking. He knocked the hut. The old lady said the same thing, remove the fish out the stars from the pool. So he said, no problem, give me a bucket and I'll do it. So what he did, whole night he took out water from the pool and threw it in the field. And morning he dried the whole pool. So the woman was very happy. The old woman was pleased. She led him to a huge farm and said, as you were removing the stars, you were also watering the field. From today you are the owner of this farm. This is the reward for your hard work. Tanyan thanked the old woman and returned home as a rich man. So the woman was very pleased. She said, you are a very hard working boy. You were throwing water in the field and you were, see, such a beautiful field is here. Now this field is yours. You are a rich man. I found my fortune, he announced. But where? Asked his brother. I found it in my own hand, said Tanyan. He then told them what all happened. So he went home very happily and he said his brothers, I found a fortune and I'm a rich guy now. So the brothers said, how did you find it? We couldn't find it. So he said, the fortune is in your own hand. That is your hard work, your patience, and your never to give up attitude. The brothers were ashamed of themselves and they realized that they have let go to this opportunity because of their laziness and thoughtfulness behavior. They made up their mind to be more thoughtful and hardworking from that day on, and they lived happily for the rest of the life. So now both the brothers got a lesson that because of their laziness and unthoughtfulness, they lost this great opportunity of becoming rich. So from that same day they said, now we will also work hard with you in the field. We will also earn money and run our family. So see children, it is all about working hard. It is all about patience. It is all about never to give up attitude. What you sow, that you reap. That means जो आप सीड बोते हो चिल्ड्रन, वो ही आप बड़े होके पाते हो. अगर आप मैंगो की सीड बोओगे तो आपको मैंगोज ही मिलेंगे. बट अगर आप एक कैक्टस को बड़ा करोगे तो उससे आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. सो ऑलवेज बी पॉजिटिव. इफ़ यू लूज, never give up. Keep trying, and I am sure you will succeed. That was the story about the fortune, children. I want you to read the story, read the poem once again and learn from it. I will see you in the next class. Till that time, keep smiling and be happy. Bye bye.